So this is actually one of the acacias that we have in the Mara. But around the country, we have different acacias, and we have actually a big variety, almost 40 different species. So this one we call Acacia drepanolobium. That's a scientific one, but if you want to, the common name, which is easier, we call a whistling thorn acacia. Whistling means that do you see these black galls? It's actually a modified thorn. So it's a gall, and when they're fresh, they're actually edible. You can eat them. So they got a hole, like they got a little hole here. So when the wind blows and you're downwind, you can hear a whistle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can pick up that whistle. So that's why it's called a whistling thorn acacia. So that's why it's called a whistling thorn acacia. But it's got a very interesting story about it. Like it got some ants. I'm not sure if you can see any ant around. You see here, as I touch, all the ants will run to the point that I've just actually touched. They're actually protecting the tree. So we have browsers like the giraffe. We got the giraffes up in the northern part of the country. When the giraffe comes and pick the leaves, because they got a lot of leaves, sometimes some of them got very nice leaves that the giraffe can feed on. When the giraffe come and pull up, the ants will come out to protect it. One thing they can do, they do the little bite, which may not actually 100% will stop the giraffe to eat, but they produce a formic acid, which is very stinky and can actually move the browser away. That's one way. The thorns as well, like you see, it's all surrounded with thorns. The thorn is actually one of the other defensive mechanism that the tree got. But the other interesting part of it, as a giraffe actually feeds on it, as it moves around, the tree will actually react, and the roots will realize the tree is being fed on. And what they do, the roots will actually produce tannin quickly, and then that tannin will actually cause all the leaves within the tree to be unpalatable, meaning that the browser that's actually feeding on may not like it again, so they move to the next tree. So that's a very interesting one that they can actually keep to protect the tree, not only with the thorns, but also with the ants and the tannin that the tree will actually produce quickly. If the elephants break as well, because elephants can feed on it, if any browser come on, they can actually protect using all these ways. But so that means the cocktail ants that are here, they have a mutual symbiotic relationship with this whistling thorn acacia. The mutual symbiotic is the tree will provide home and food for the ants, and in turn, the ants will protect the tree. But another traditional way that actually we use this tree, back in the village, you can boil like the meat of a cow or a goat or a sheep, boil separately, and we have these whole herbal trees that can actually help to ease the digestion when you're eating a lot of meat. So the roots of this one, they have a very nice flavor, where you can actually get the roots and boil differently with a different herb, and you can mix together the soup, and you stir up, and you can have that soup, and it will be so amazing. The flavor, and it will as well help for the digestion of the meat that you eat. And that's why, you know, the Maasai warriors, when they go to what we call the meat camps, they eat a lot of meat. You can find a Maasai can eat like 2 kgs of meat within just an hour. And you kind of, within another hour, they need something else. They need another kilo. Because this actually helps to ease the digestion and fasten as well. So this is actually one of the trees that not only it's very important, it's not only that it's very vital for the environment, but traditionally it is used by the Maasai.